Attending my tutorial on how to plant a tomato plant at home. Now there's a lot of questions I get. What's the big deal about growing a tomato plant at home versus going out to the grocery store and purchasing one? Well, there's several reasons. One of which, you can avoid genetically modified plants by purchasing one that is labeled non-GMO. Secondly, you can avoid chemical pesticides. And thirdly, you can enjoy the fruits of your labor by being able to come out on the back porch, picking a nice fresh tomato off the vine. Nothing's better. Now, what are you going to need in order to do this? Well, instead of planting mine in the ground, I prefer in a nice, good-sized container. So in order to do that, you need to make sure that it's at least 5 gallons, has a 12-inch diameter. This will help with the growth of your plant. Your tomato plant requires a lot of room to grow. It has a very large root base. Also, with a larger container, you can use the required tomato cage. This will help with the stability of the plant because it will get heavy as it starts to fruit. Secondly, a big container will allow you to have more soil. More soil equals better water containment. That being said, let's move on to the soil. You want a good nutrient-rich soil. They're heavy feeders. They require a lot of good nutrients. I go organic, so that I require a little bit more nutrients. So you can do that by developing your own compost tea. You can also have your own compost pile. This will give it a nice boost. Now there are lots of websites that can teach you how to do that. Also, with good nutrient soil and a lot more soil, again, it will help with the water retention. They need lots of water. The third most important, I can't stress enough, is your location. Location, location, location. You need a good area in order for your tomato plant to get enough sun. Tomatoes require at least 6 to 8 minutes of sun a day, or 6 to 8 hours, of sun a day. If they don't get enough sun, they will die. You need a good location. That also being said, the container allows you to move your plant from that prime location in case of, let's say, torrential downfall of rain, high winds, depending on your region. You can pick it up and just simply move it. It is a great lifesaver. So, to recap, what are you going to need in order to have a successful season? You need a good container. Plastic one will allow you to drill more holes for better drainage so you can avoid root rot. Good, nutritious soil. They need lots of food. Location. You don't have good sun, you're not going to have a tomato plant that is going to give you the wonderful fruits that it can provide. So, I would also like to stress, make it fun. Don't make it a chore. If you make it a chore, you're not going to enjoy it. Being able to take advantage of what your hard work allowed you to grow and being able to come off the back porch and taking that tomato off the vine and enjoying that freshness that it provides will be very self-satisfying. And again, that is how to grow a tomato plant at home. And I thank you so much for attending my tutorial, and for my husband and my best friend helping me out. And again, thank you for attending.